few months ago, Teofimo Lopez Sr. called Benavidez Sr. in order to set up a trilogy sparring between you and his son Teofimo. What happened there? Did you guys ever spar?
Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy Rayo. I'm back in the gym training, getting ready for big things. Teofimo's dad called. He wants another sparring session, so we're here. That's what they want. Thank you guys for the support.
No, we never sparred for the third time. Yeah, I guess he texted Senior. He was calling him. He was mad, obviously, and then he said that he wanted to do it again, and that this time there would be cameras and whatnot. But of course, they didn't go through with it. His dad just likes to talk as well as his son, Teofimo. But it's all right. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. In my division, keep winning, keep looking spectacular, keep stopping these guys. So maybe in the future we can get a fight on with him.
Teofimo actually reached out to you guys and challenged
Yeah.
you guys to a sparring, then backed away. He didn't show up. So
Yeah, no, not
what was all
Teofimo.
that
His
about?
dad. It was his dad.
Oh, his dad. Yeah. What
His
was all
dad.
that
Yeah.
about? Why would he challenge you guys and challenge you to a sparring with his son again, and then not show up and back out? Like, what's all that about?
I'm not quite sure. Maybe I think they feel a little embarrassed, humiliated, because the fans were probably started to pick up on it that I had already stopped them. And I think they just wanted to try and get it back.
Yeah, but you obviously, like you said, you would prefer to fight Tio in the ring in the future instead of just another sparring. But you were willing to spar him as well.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to spar, we can spar, but definitely if we could fight, that would be amazing. We already got history, so why not?
For sure. Now, ever since the news broke, there's been a lot of criticism, obviously a lot of love. A lot of people were impressed, and there was a lot of people that they brought up the code in sparring. What happens in sparring stays in sparring. But don't you think it's hypocritical because when Tio lied about knocking out Devin Haney in sparring, everybody loved it. Nobody said, well, what about the code? You shouldn't be talking about sparring. But the moment your story leaked and Senior was asked the questions on your sparring with Tio, all of a sudden the sparring code is back in play. So what's your thoughts on them double standards when it comes to that comparison?
Yeah, exactly. This time they're just on the other side of the stick, and they didn't like it. The thing with me was that after or during that sparring session, him and his dad were very disrespectful to me and my team. I see Senior as a father figure. He's like family to me. So, I definitely took that to the heart. And, his dad was just, very acting very childish. So, they asked me if it was true, and I said what happened. And yeah, I agree with you on the sparring with Devin. Why doesn't he want to talk on? He wants to talk about that, but all of a sudden he don't like to talk about sparring when it comes to me.
Yeah, and the people that's bringing up the sparring codes, they sure didn't bring it up then, and that situation wasn't even true. Now, I'm gonna throw names at you, and I want you to tell me the first thing that come up to your mind. All right, so Rolly Romero,
Duck.
Teofimo Lopez,
Soft.
Javante Tank Davis,
Tank. You tank.
Devin Haney,
Slick.
Jojo Diaz.
Solid.
What is your dream fights in the future? You're obviously in a very packed division. I mean, the sky's the limit. But what is the dream fights that you would like to have down the road?
All those fights. Teofimo, Rolly, Devin, all those guys, all those great fighters. I know it's gonna be very hard to get to everybody because we're on different companies, but the fights that I can make, I will do my best on my side of me.
I got to touch on this since you mentioned sparring. What do you make of that leak clip of you sparring?
I like you, Marcos, but you dig in sometimes. I like
well,
you.
no. Let me get
but
to
I
my.
Get you. You got to get yours. You got to grab your bag of
not
shots.
even like that, bro.
You got to grab your bag of
no.
shots.
This is the point that I was getting to.